Chapter to Verdantwild Mystery. Sarah accepted the scroll without hesitation and immediately set out on her quest. Time to head to Western Glade, she said to herself with excitement. Western Glade, a place inside Verdantwild, was known for its overwhelming greenery. There were countless leaves, endless trees, and everything around seemed alive with color. The entire world around her was very, very green. As she walked deeper into Verdantwild, Sarah came across a merchant standing beside a mossy path. The merchant had a small wooden stand filled with curious items, rare herbs, potions and odd trinkets. He smiled warmly at her and offered to trade. Sarah checked her belongings but quickly realized she had nothing she was willing to part with. "Sorry, I don't have anything right now," she said politely. The merchant looked a bit sad but stayed kind. Sarah then asked if he knew the way to Western Glade, explaining that she had gotten a little lost while wandering through the thick forest. The merchant, still hoping for a trade but understanding her situation, nodded and gave her clear directions. Sarah greatly appreciated the help and continued her journey. After walking for a while, she took a short break, sitting down under a tree and drinking some water from her flask. The air was cool and fresh, filled with the scents of earth and leaves. While drinking, she noticed something: a fox wolf dashing through the trees. She found it strange. Fox wolves were usually cautious, not the type to run from something. Curious, Sarah finished her water, packed her things, and headed in the direction the fox wolf was running away from. When she arrived, she looked around carefully. Everything seemed calm, almost too calm. But then she realized this was Western Glade. At the center of the glade stood a huge tree, its trunk thick and ancient, roots twisting like giant serpents across the ground. Around it were three strange plants, unlike anything she had seen before. Sarah cautiously approached, but before she could get close, one of the plants shook violently, sending sharp leaves flying through the air toward her, carried by a sudden gust of wind. Sarah quickly dodged out of the way, rolling to the side. She got a better look. A strange blue plant, pulsing faintly. A strange red plant, smoldering slightly. A strange silver plant, gleaming brightly. Sarah focused on the silver plant first. She crept closer. The plant reacted by shaking off more metallic leaves. This time, a few struck her arm. The leaves stung sharply for a few seconds, but the pain faded quickly, almost like a scratch that healed itself. Strange, it's fast, but not that dangerous, Sarah thought. She drew her sword and slashed at the silver plant. Clang! The blade barely scratched the surface. That's when Sarah realized it wasn't just silver-colored, it was made of some kind of living metal. The metallic plant attacked again, hurling sharp leaf blades at her. They cut her a few more times, but Sarah stayed calm and prepared her next move. She summoned her fire magic, forming a fireball in her hand and launching it directly at the metallic plant. The fireball hit the plant, twisted violently, shedding more of its silver leaves. Sarah didn't waste a second. She fired one last fireball right into the heart of the plant. The silver plant withered, its metallic body cracking apart into glowing fragments, and faded away into the mist. As it disappeared, it left behind a shimmering object on the ground, a grass stone. Sarah quickly grabbed the grass stone, but before she could catch her breath, she saw the blue and red plants reacting violently. They puffed clouds of smoke into the air, making it hard to see. Realizing she might be overwhelmed, Sarah made a smart decision. She retreated, tucking the grass stone safely into her bag. She needed to get back to Shadow Leaf Village. She needed to report everything to Brogger. And maybe, just maybe, this simple Urbrick of request was the beginning of something far greater than she had ever expected.